Coming up next on JPL Now, we introduce you to some great free resources that can help your kids do better in school.
Plus, we visit with the Lego Maniac and much more on JPL Now.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hi neighbors, welcome to JPL Now. Welcome inside the JPL Now studios for this special Back to School episode. I'm Brian, and I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Kimberly and Jennifer. Welcome.
Brian, I didn't know you could sing. That was awesome.
You know.
Yeah, next stop Broadway or Broad Street.
Yeah. You're watching JPL Now, a show about all things Jefferson Parish Library. And we are proud to say that we're now being broadcast on JPTV. So a big thank you to their staff. They have a great programming lineup, so it's exciting to be part of it. Speaking of excitement, Kimberly, I understand you have some news for us.
I do, Brian. I was recently crowned Ms. Louisiana American Co-Ed.
Wow.
And I will be competing in the national pageant in November.
Oh, wow. Our little Kimberly, look at you go.
Congratulations.
That's sweet.
So where are your sash and tiara?
They're in the car. I didn't think it would be appropriate attire for today.
You know, that's why I keep my tiara and sash in the car, because, you know. Anyway, we have a great show coming up with so much terrific information.
That's right, Brian. We'll be explaining the great free resources available for younger library patrons, including, get this, free online homework help.
Plus, we're going to meet our self-proclaimed Lego Maniac and see how he's getting kids in West Wego to show up for Lego clubs.
Also coming up, the IT guys stopped by to talk about free computer courses.
In addition, Selena talked with Irene about educational resources that are free and available for adults.
Mm-hmm. You know, speaking of Selena, I had a chance to sit down with her and meet her pet ferret, Loki. And he'll be the subject of today's Kermit's Corner.
So, can we say a packed show today?
Absolutely. But before we dive into it, let's check in with Kimberly, who's over in the JPL Now Weather Center, for a check on our library weather. Kimberly, you got the sash on yet?
Up in the morning and out to school.
No, I'm not wearing the sash yet, Brian. It's still in the car. So, let's take a look at the radar. For now, everything looks clear, but moving into next week, we're going to see a lot of clouds of confusion and frustration. There's going to be a high front of that moving down from the northwest. It's going to make its way all the way down here and eventually settle over the area. Now, this could be due to high workloads of homework, really confusing assignments. That is all just going to settle in the area here. But if you'll notice, we are also going to have a tropical storm of a library card moving up from the south that's just going to come into the area and knock all that away. And when we zoom in on the library card, you'll notice that it offers a lot of free homework help and study aids. So let's take a look at that one more time. It's going to come in from the south here. It's going to come up and it's going to wash all that away. We're going to have clear skies, beautiful weather. And that's all thanks to your library card. So, we'll take a look at our extended forecast in a little bit, but for now, we're going to turn it back over to you, Jennifer.
Kimberly just showed us how powerful your library card can be with resources like free online homework help. But how can you access it? Brian sat down with Aaron to find out.
Aaron, tell us about what kind of services the library can offer to kids going back to school who have like this mountain of homework, projects, research. It's overwhelming. How can the library help them?
Well, Brian, pretty much everybody knows about the resources that we offer inside the library.
Yeah.
We, of course, have books and newspapers. We have internet access if you don't have the internet at home.
Basic
we have free
library stuff,
Wi-Fi.
yeah.
And we have librarians who can, direct you to whatever sources you're looking for.
Right.
We also have a lot of digital resources that not everybody knows about. And these are everything from homework help and online tutoring
Right.
to databases that can give you a lot of information for reports and projects to language learning services.
So this free tutoring sounds pretty amazing. I mean, I remember my parents paying tons of money for tutoring. Tell us more about that.
It's a wonderful resource, absolutely free. The way it works is you go to their site and you select your grade level. It's anywhere from kindergarten all the way through college.
Oh, wow.
And then it connects you to a tutor who specializes not just in that subject area, but also in dealing with that grade level.
Oh, perfect.
And if you are not an English-speaking student, there's also a place where you can request Spanish-speaking tutors.
Spanish as well. That's excellent.
So that works really well. And all of the tutors are certified teachers. There's also a writing lab, and this is for the kids who they've written a paper, but they would like someone to look at it and kind of read over it
Right.
and point out their mistakes. So you send your paper to the writing lab, and then the writing tutor is going to point out all of the grammatical errors, maybe content errors. They won't
Oh,
correct
wow.
it for you.
Tell us about how they would get to this online. How do they find this stuff online?
Super easy. They just go to our website, which is jplibrary.net.
Right.
And there are links on our main page to all of the resources we're talking about. And if you ever have any trouble finding them, they can come into a local branch or
Right,
give us a
of
call and
course.
we can walk them through the whole process. But super easy.
Excellent. What programs do we have here at the library that they can come in, educational programs here?
We have a lot. We regularly offer story times at most
Right.
of our branches. We have family nights, which are story times in the evening so the whole family can participate. We have a read and sing program for the toddler set.
Read and sing.
To introduce them to books and stories and
Yeah.
movement. We have Reading to Rover, where we have therapy
Oh,
dogs
yeah,
come
yeah,
in and the
that's cute.
kids
I've seen that before.
get to practice their reading skills. That's really popular.
Yeah.
And a new club that we've just started that's really fun and educational, and the kids are just loving it, is our Lego Club.
Oh, the Lego clubs, yeah. I went to check out some of those Lego clubs. But first, Aaron, I want to thank you for coming in and dumping all this information on us. There is a huge amount of resources we have
There
for
is.
kids at home. Thanks, Aaron.
You're very welcome.
And now let's go check out the Lego clubs. Recently, the library introduced Lego clubs at many of our branches, and the response has been overwhelming. Now, I've always been a big fan, but I wasn't exactly sure why the building blocks, the same ones I played with as a kid, were creating such a positive response from the patrons. First, I did some research and found out that Legos were first introduced in 1949. I was more intrigued to find that the word Lego actually means play well in Danish. Needing more information, I decided to visit Zach, who runs the Lego Club in West Wego, to find out more. Quickly into my visit, Zach revealed a very interesting fact from his past.
I was nicknamed as a kid the Lego Maniac.
Why was I not surprised? And why did that sound familiar?
I know a boy, his name is Zach. He loves to fit, he loves to stack. Zach, he's a Lego maniac.
Zach explained that Legos give kids an opportunity to be creative and open their imaginations.
It's basically just, all of our crafts. We have a set goal. It's like, okay, everybody make this thing. If you follow these instructions, you will make. Whereas here, it's just, It's like, you know, be the equivalent of putting on a bunch of paintbrushes and paint and saying, go to it.
And since participants could build whatever they wanted, a wide variety of creations started popping up.
So what are you making?
House.
A house?
I tried to interview the patrons to find out exactly why they loved coming to LEGO clubs. But since they were so focused on building, they didn't have much to say when I attempted a formal interview.
What are you making there, Caden?
A car.
What kind of car?
Not completely satisfied, I headed to the club at the East Bank Regional Library in Metairie. Since it's our biggest library, I figured that there would be lots of kids. And not only was it packed, but the kids and their parents had a lot to say about why they loved the LEGO Club.
What do you love about Legos, Stevie?
It's fun that you can take them apart and rebuild it.
What's your name?
Veronica.
Veronica. What you making, Veronica?
Race car.
Oh, Super Mario? You gotta make him get bigger. You gotta make a little mushroom for him, too. What do you love?
Yeah, this is his mushroom.
Oh, that's his little mushroom. Is that a robot? That's cool. Do you want to eat him?
No.
Hi, what's your name?
Julie.
Julie. And tell us what you're building.
A saw and a tower.
As for parents, they loved that the clubs got their kids excited about coming to the library.
I think it's great. I really think it's great because they can also take advantage of the books too while they're here.
Oh, I love it because they can have fun with other kids and, you know, they can share ideas.
How do you feel about the library having a Lego night like this?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Most people think of libraries, all they do is think about books and things like that. So to incorporate something like Legos, it gets the kids in the library. And then they can see that the library isn't just about books.
And finally, it made sense.
Do you want to build stuff when you grow up?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're gonna be an engineer?
You could build all kinds of stuff, like you could build a dinosaur and you could do it your imagination.
If I could reach higher, just for one moment touch the sky. From that one moment in my life, I'm gonna...
It's kind of cool like, watching them play with the same toys you did, huh?
Yes, it is.
Cool. And you love Lego? Oh, yeah. She loves Legos, huh?
Right.
Right.
I love this library. It's our favorite.
And so it seems something I loved as a kid has found its way into the library. I wonder if Hot Wheels will be next.
Great job, Brian. Looks like you were having just as much fun as the kids.
Yeah.
And Brian, they do have Lego clubs at other branches too, right?
That's right. Just check the online calendar on our homepage and you can find the LEGO Club in your area. They really are a lot of fun.
Our latest Kermit's Corner, plus Selena's interview with Ricardo and AB about free computer classes at the library is coming up next. We'll be right back.
At Jefferson Parish Library, we are passionate.
When life leaves you high and dry, I'll be at your door tonight if you need help, if you need help.
About providing the best materials and services.
I'll cheat, I'll beg and bribe to make you well, to make you well.
About presenting engaging programs for all members of the family.
Wait for more if you need help.
About listening and providing answers. About maintaining a top level of customer service. About creating value for everyone.
I will do it for you. Baby, I'm not moving on. I'll love you long after you're gone. For you.
At Jefferson Parish Library, passion is our storyline.
And long after you're gone, gone, gone.
She's Maddie.
And he's Danny. And we're twins. Hey, Danny, look, it's Mr. Al.
Hey, Mr. Al.
Hi, how y'all doing?
How's it going, man?
Pretty good, pretty good.
We're kind of nervous about starting school.
Yeah.
We don't really understand what it's all about.
Well, school can be very fun.
What?
Really?
Yeah, if you get the right answers.
Oh. Where do we get the answers?
Well, the library will help you out finding the answers.
The library?
Yeah, we love the library.
You have library cards, right?
Of course.
Good. I'll sing a song and tell you about how to use the library.
Cool. I love songs.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Just repeat after me.
Oh, fun. That'll be fun.
School is coming, it's about to begin.
School time's coming, it's about to begin.
Books and pencils and homework again.
Books and pencils and homework again.
But I've got an idea for you and me.
But I got an idea for you and me.
We can find a lot of answers at the library.
We can find a lot of answers at the library.
Let's get our cards.
Get our cards.
Check things out.
Check things out.
With 16 branches, what's it all about?
With 16 branches, what it's all about. Yeah! Oh, yeah! That was fun, Mr. Owl. Thanks, man. That's cool.
When I wake up in the morning and the alarm gets out of warning, I don't think I'll ever make it on time. By the time I grab my books and I give myself a look, I'm at the corner just in time to see the bus fly by. It's alright, cause I'm safe out the bell. If the teacher pops a test, I know I'm in a mess, and my dog ate all my homework last night. Riding low on my chair, she won't know that I'm there. If I can hand it in tomorrow, it'll be alright. It's alright, cause I'm safe out the bell.
It seems that computer programs are always changing and getting more advanced. And while they're powerful if you know how to use them, they can prove to be confusing if you don't. Selena sat down with Ricardo and AB to find out how the library can help.
I'm here with our resident technology experts. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Selena.
And we're going to be talking about the technology training classes that the library offers to all the residents of Jefferson Parish, correct?
That's correct.
All right, what kind of classes do we offer?
First of all, we offer a variety of technology classes, and they're all free, and they're available to every library card holder. Right now, we have our basic classes that are Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Those are part of the Microsoft Office suite. We also have our basic computer skills class, basic internet, and intro to e-readers.
How does somebody go about signing up for these classes?
Very easy. Visit the library website at www.jplibrary.net or call our training department at 504-838-1144.
All right, wonderful. Now, who is going to be interested in the more basic classes?
Our basic classes are primarily targeted to our senior adults, but they're open to everyone. There are no prerequisites, and the biggest thing is we like to have those register for the basic classes first. Then they can move on to the advanced classes.
All right. Now, you mentioned the advanced classes. What does the library offer for people who might be a little more advanced?
For all of our classes, we offer level 1, 2, and 3 with our certified technology trainers. But the specific specialty technology classes are things like Inside Your Computer that are both in English and Spanish, Facebook 1 and 2, Buying a Computer, Intro to Home Networking, Implementing Computer Security, and Resume and Job Searching.
Now, does the library also offer classes in Spanish?
That's a great question, Selena. Yes, we do, and I've brought along our head trainer, AB. He gives classes in Spanish. Can I invite him in now?
Absolutely.
Hey, AB, come on in now.
Thank you, Selena and Ricardo, for having me.
Hey, AB, ¿cómo está usted?
Muy bien.
All right, so now tell us about these Spanish classes that we offer.
Well, Selena, let me give a brief explanation in Spanish of all the resources available in the Jefferson Parish Library for the Hispanic community. La Biblioteca de la Parroquia de Jefferson ofrece a la comunidad hispana un curso básico para aprender el manejo y familiarizarse con los componentes que conforman un sistema de computadora. El contenido de dicho curso cubre desde el uso del apuntador, cómo abrir y cerrar ventanas, así como crear, salvar, modificar un documento con el procesador de palabras conocido como Microsoft Word. El curso también contiene una breve explicación de los componentes externos, así como de las partes internas del sistema de computadora. El curso es completamente ofrecido en español y está disponible para adultos de todas las edades. La biblioteca también ofrece en inglés una amplia variedad de clases tales como Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, en sus niveles 1, 2 y 3 respectivamente. Curso básico de navegar con eficacia en la Internet. Curso de introducción en los lectores electrónicos. Este curso comprende el aprender a descargar en su dispositivo copias electrónicas de una amplia variedad de libros electrónicos disponibles en la biblioteca.
Wow, now, AB, are those Spanish training classes, are those also free?
Sí, Celina. Hay que recordar a la audiencia que todos los cursos ofrecidos por la librería son gratis.
He said free.
Awesome. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having us.
As a reminder, computer classes fill up quickly, so the best thing to do is to register early. Jennifer, you took some of the classes, didn't you?
I did, Brian. I took them before I started working for the library, and I have to say, you learn a lot, and the instructors made it very fun.
Yeah. We seem to be missing Kimberly. That must mean she's over at the Weather Center for an update.
Yeah. The real question is, does she have her sash on yet?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh.
Y'all are really gonna make me put it on, aren't y'all? Okay, well first let's go to take a look at our extended library forecasts. In September and October, I'm predicting a lot of football fever in the area, and the library card can help, including great novels and movies about football, plus the latest in fantasy football guides and magazines. November and December, as temperatures cool, the library heats up with great cookbooks for your family dinners. Where's that turkey? There it is! And that's a look at your extended weather forecast.
2 months ago, we introduced a new segment called Kermit's Corner, where we meet and learn about a library employee's pets. So far, we've met KJ the cat and Brian's dog Kermit, the namesake for the segment. In our third installment, we meet Loki, a 4-year-old ferret owned by JPL Now's Selena. So what is it like to own a ferret? Brian sat down with Selena to find out.
Today we have Selena and her little friend Loki. Tell us about Loki, Selena.
Loki is a ferret. He's about 4 years old, so he's middle-aged because they do live to be about 6 to 8 years old. And the name ferret actually comes from Latin furo, which means thief. So yeah, they are little thieves. They'll steal things around the house and stuff if you let them. One of the things though that makes them easy to keep is that you just put food out for them. They don't have to have set feeding times. They need to eat a little bit all throughout the day. So you just give them a nice big bowl of food and they get up in the middle of the night and you'll hear them crunching away on it sometimes.
That's what I do, and on the weekends I just kind of nibble. He doesn't smell that bad. I heard ferrets smell funny. He doesn't smell funny at all.
No, when you get them from breeders or pet stores, they already come without their glands, their scent glands, and they usually come neutered and spayed and everything too. So he's been neutered and his glands have been removed, so he really doesn't have an odor.
His belly, oh, he's got a big soft belly. Look how you like that, huh, Loki? Now, where can people find out more about ferrets?
People can find out all kinds of information about ferrets at their local Jefferson Parish Library. We have tons of books. We have nonfiction books all about the history of ferrets. We have how to take care of a ferret if you want one as a pet. We have movies featuring ferrets. We even have fiction books, a popular Redwall series, for kids. That's all about ferrets, and so come check them out. We have lots of stuff.
Well, thank you, Selena, for bringing in Loki. It was fun meeting him. And thank you. Come to the library and learn about ferrets.
Loki looks adorable. Great interview, Brian.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job. So, but we shouldn't come by your house on the weekends because
Oh,
you're going to
no.
be snacking.
No, come over. Plenty of snacks for everybody.
Okay, all right. Well, so far today we've heard from Aaron about the great
Yep.
library resources available for kids and teens.
And Ricardo and AB told us about free computer training classes.
But what about resources specifically aimed to help adults? From job interview skills to resume writing tips, the library has plenty of valuable offerings.
That's right. Irene and Selena give us the details.
Hey Irene, thanks for joining us. I understand you are an expert on all of our adult resources. So tell us how the library can help adults.
Great, Selena. I'm glad to be here. The library has a variety of resources to help adults. For instance, we have BrainFuse Job Now. BrainFuse is good for anyone of any age. It's a service that provides tools to help adults write a resume where users will have the option to use a template or they can create their own resume. There's a help with preparing for an interview where you can read through tips or have a live session with an interviewing coach. BrainFuse also provides tools for adult learners to prepare for the HiSET test, which is formerly known as the GED test. It can help those prepare to take the U.S. Citizen test, and it even offers help with Microsoft Office.
Are there any free resources out there that can help adults save time and money?
Yes, as I stated earlier, BrainFuse. Forget paying for tutors or getting someone to prepare an attractive resume for you. Go to BrainFuse. The library offers an array of computer training classes ranging from tips on buying computers to classes on using social media. Want to stay at home, save gas? Download music, books, magazines, and even stream movies from our JPL digital content section.
Wow, that is a ton of great resources for adults in Jefferson Parish. Thanks, Irene, for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Well, thank you, Selena and Irene. Great job. And Kimberly, I see you've got the tiara and sash on. Look at you.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Thank you.
Oh.
So we had a lot of fun today.
Yeah, we did. And we learned a lot of valuable information. For me, the thing that stood out most was the fact that we're now offering specific computer training classes in Spanish. I thought that was terrific. What about you, Kimberly?
I'm still amazed at the live online homework help service.
Yeah.
I mean, if that was available when I was younger, I would have been on it all the time.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's available on your tablets and phones just makes it that much better.
Yeah. What about you, Jennifer? What impressed you the most?
Oh, besides your singing?
Yeah.
Well, you know, for me, it's really just the overall feeling that we as a library, you know, we really contribute to people's lives, and we really try to be there for people. And I can say that I'm proud to work for the library.
Right on, Jennifer. You know, we covered a lot of material today, and we know it can be a little bit overwhelming, so we encourage you to visit your local branch or the library's website if you have any questions. And I want to thank all of our guests for joining us today, and of course, a big thank you to our viewers and to all of you who support our library. We'll see you next time. Bye.